Mediaset Infinity just did something that looks small, but it actually tells you a lot. For Valentine's, they posted a romantic Turkish series selection in Italy. And right there among the most loved titles sits Daydreamer, Luali del Sogno. Now here's the hook. Platforms don't promote for nostalgia. They promote what reliably performs. And when a platform keeps bringing back a show years later for a moment like Valentine's Day, it's because that show is built like a comfort machine. So in this video, I'm breaking down why Daydreamer is still one of the most powerful Valentine comfort shows in 2026, why platforms like Mediaset Infinity keep it in rotation, and what it reveals about how Turkish romantic series stay evergreen. And if you want more clean, spoiler-free breakdowns like this, subscribe, because we're tracking the signals, not the noise. Let's start with the obvious question. Why Valentine's? Valentine's week is basically a comfort season. People don't just watch romance. They watch romance that feels safe, rewatchable, and instantly rewarding. Platforms know this. They know exactly what kind of titles create longer sessions, repeat plays, and one more episode behavior. That's why you see Valentine collections every year. They aren't random lists, they're behavior-based playlists. And Daydreamer fits that behavioral need perfectly. Because Daydreamer isn't just a rom-com. It's a show designed to create a specific emotional loop. Light tension, quick payoff, warm visuals, and highly shareable moments. Even if you haven't watched it in years, you remember the feel of it. That's the first secret. Daydreamer isn't only a story, it's a mood. Platforms love mood-driven titles because mood ages better than plot. Plot gets outdated. Mood doesn't. That's why Daydreamer survives the timeline. When someone is stressed, tired, burnt out, or just wants something comforting during a romantic holiday, they don't want a heavy show that demands full focus. They want something that gives quick emotional reward. Smiles, chemistry, playful conflict, a little jealousy, a little chasing, and a lot of moments. And Daydreamer is loaded with that. Now let's talk about the evergreen engine that makes it explode again and again, even years later. 1. Daydreamer is endlessly clippable. This is a huge modern advantage. Some shows are amazing but hard to clip. Daydreamer is the opposite. It has scenes that can stand alone in 15 to 30 seconds and still make sense emotionally. Look. A reaction. Comedic misunderstanding. A romantic close moment. A sudden twist that feels dramatic but not dark. When a show has that kind of scene structure, it becomes perfect for social media. And social media becomes free promotion that never ends. Clips create curiosity. Curiosity creates rewatches. Rewatches create platform confidence. Platform confidence creates more placement in playlists like Valentine picks. That's the loop. So when Mediaset Infinity includes Daydreamer in a Valentine selection, they're basically saying, this title consistently brings viewers back. 2. It's a comfort romance with safe stakes. Daydreamer has tension, but it's not the kind that drains you. It's not, I'm emotionally destroyed and need a break. It's, I can handle this. I want this. That matters. Valentine viewing isn't usually the time people want brutal realism or heavy tragedy. They want sweetness with spice. And Daydreamer balances it. The stakes feel personal, romantic, and socially funny. The conflicts don't feel like hopeless darkness. Even when things get intense, the show keeps pulling you back to warmth. That makes it an easy rewatch, the kind of show you can play while cooking, while scrolling, while relaxing and still enjoy. 3. The chemistry factor is a format, not a rumor. We need to say this clearly. When people say chemistry, they sometimes turn it into gossip. That's not what we're doing here. Chemistry is not a relationship headline. Chemistry is on-screen rhythm, timing, reactions, physical distance, comedic energy, and emotional readability. Daydreamer's couple dynamic has a very clear rhythm that feels easy to understand, even for viewers who don't speak Turkish. You can follow the emotional beats just by watching faces and timing. That's huge for international audiences. When a show is readable across languages, it travels better. And when it travels better, it keeps being rediscovered. That's one reason Daydreamer stayed alive globally while many other titles disappeared. 4. It's visually bright, and brightness is a retention weapon. A lot of modern shows are dark, gray, gritty, cinematic. That's cool, but it's not always comforting. Daydreamer is visually warm. Bright outdoor scenes, sunny mood, clean colors, stylish looks, and a world that feels inviting. The setting sells a fantasy of life could be lighter. That's exactly what people want on Valentine's week. Romance plus escape. Platforms don't just curate stories. They curate experiences. Daydreamer is an experience that says, relax, dream. And that message performs. 5. It works as a starter Turkish drama. This is another evergreen advantage. Daydreamer isn't only for fans who already love Turkish series. It's one of the most common gateway shows for new viewers. If someone just discovered Turkish rom-coms because of a friend, a TikTok edit, or a platform suggestion, Daydreamer is an easy first click. It's accessible. It's not too slow. It's not too heavy. The emotional beats land fast. A gateway show is powerful because it constantly gets new audiences. And new audiences are what keep a title alive in 2026, 2027, 2028. So when Mediaset Infinity lists it for Valentine's, they're not just serving existing fans, they're also inviting new viewers into the genre. That's smart programming. 6. The Italian branding matters. Luoghi del Sogno. This is a quiet but important detail. When a show gets a localized identity in a country, it becomes more than a foreign import. It becomes part of the local pop culture shelf. Italy has had a long relationship with Turkish series, and Daydreamer's Italian title, Luoghi del Sogno, is recognizable. Recognizable titles are easier to promote. They feel safe to click. They feel familiar. Familiarity reduces friction. Reduced friction increases clicks. And increased clicks are exactly what a platform wants during a seasonal moment like Valentine's. So this Mediaset Infinity post is not just a cute list. It's a signal. Daydreamer is still a reliable click in Italy. Now you might ask, okay, but what does this mean for John Yaman's long-term evergreen power? It means something very simple and very strong. Even when John is doing action roles, international projects, thrillers and Spain-based productions, Daydreamer remains one of the biggest comfort access points to his global audience. Think of it like this. New projects build the future. Evergreen projects keep the base alive. Daydreamer is a base builder. It keeps bringing in casual viewers who don't follow entertainment news, don't track film schedules, and don't care about online drama. They just want a good romantic show that makes them feel good. That's the most valuable audience long-term. The audience that returns without needing headlines. And this is why you'll keep seeing Daydreamer appear in curated lists, seasonal promotions, and best romantic series recommendations across countries. Not because the internet is loud, but because the behavior is consistent. Now quick practical point, because I always like to keep things safe and clean. Availability can vary by region. A show might be promoted in Italy on Mediaset Infinity, while another country has it on a different service or not at all. So if you're searching, stick to official platforms. Use the app search inside the platform first. If you don't see it, it may be a regional licensing issue, not a removed forever situation. And that licensing chaos is exactly why fake links spread during high-demand weeks like Valentine's. So again, official only. Alright, let's wrap this up with the real takeaway. Mediaset Infinity's Valentine selection is a reminder of something fans forget. Evergreen success isn't about one viral week. It's about being chosen again and again when people want comfort. Daydreamer keeps getting chosen because it's clippable, readable across languages, warm and bright, emotionally rewarding without heavy stakes, and perfect as a gateway show. That combination is rare, and platforms know it. So now I want to hear from you. What's your comfort watch pick for Valentine's week? Daydreamer. B. Love is in the air. K. Love reason get even. D. If you love. Comment your country too, because the where to watch map changes by region, and I love seeing where these shows are trending in real life. And if you want more spoiler-free, signal-based breakdowns, not gossip, not noise, subscribe and turn on notifications. Because the more the platforms speak through their choices, the more we can read what's really happening. See you in the next one.